Anubis. Hello, mortal beings of the pre-shift. I am Anubis, the lord and ruler of the Underworld as you know it. I come with peace and much love to your etheric race. I bring with me frequencies of love and frequencies of everlasting, pure, organic light. I am speaking to you in words that your consciousness can understand and interpret. Both your conscious and unconscious minds knows the information you must know at this point in your shift. I will be telling you more wisdom and conscious information, and hope you will take it to your heart. Always know that all messages we send you are already known in your heart and aura, but you are not aware to yet. These messages we send you to channel and interpret are merely healthy reminders. That aside, we will always continue to support you and guide you through this exciting time. We will be here to help you tap into and reconnect with your true self. I am speaking to you because I understand your current situation. I know much about your third-dimensional incarnation. I know very much about your motivations. Those same motivations are asking you to compete against each other. You are striving to be the best, but what will that give you? Relax, you will all each have a gift of your own. You will always celebrate it spiritually. This mission that you are on right now, it is a mission of mystery. You don't quite know everything, although we have given you everything you need. You must embrace each day, each clue we give you with an open mind. Soon everything will fit together. Everything will be what it is meant to be and you will be blessed and relaxed. Each day is a blessing. Each second, each moment of time is a blessing. You must focus on the now. Living in the present is the true meaning of your life at this moment. This is what you must openly accept. Not being in the present can lead to you missing important pieces of light knowledge. Perhaps you were contemplating something unimportant, something from a different presence. We sent you an array of light information, but you could not receive it because you were not in the now. You were not embracing the presence or expressing gratitude for the present moment. I do not expect to see gratitude every moment. This is impossible at your level. But I suggest you change your energetic shift frequency when something happens that could have been given more contemplation, more gratitude, more grace. Say to yourself, perhaps I am being handed a key to etheric realms for my dreamscape. We do understand that it can be hard to remember to think of this in those important moments though. We understand. We always do. I will tell you that every day you are given transmissions and frequencies that mean something to your outer as well as inner mind. Some of our messages are huge messages. Messages that seem to fall from the sky like a plane landing at your feet. These huge messages are given to you through sacred light and everlasting knowledge. This is your key to the realms. It is always change. It is always transformation. You can choose to perceive this thought as a negative or positive one. I myself see this positively. It is newness and metamorphosis. But I can also understand the point of view that may point out that this is negative. You have been here before. The universe and the Creator will continue to remind you often of this. Often enough that you can catch yourself quickly judging something and then think about it for a moment. We do not think that your perspectives are wrong. There is no such thing as wrong in the fifth dimension and up. We simply believe that some perspectives serve you well, and others feed off of you. You know which ones do not serve you, they are the negative ones. the ones you may have chosen out of negativity. And when they are chosen and chosen and chosen over and over again, the same perspective, the same perception, the same judgment or assessment, it becomes a belief. And by that point, you are attached to it. You have created a neural pathway in your brain. You have created a thought form based off of one glimpse. Now this may alter your thinking from now on. That is why your mind must always be in ocean, allowing things to pass into your mind, allowing yourself to think about them, and then, whatever your opinion, letting it go into etheric thought form nothingness. But sometimes you cannot let go. Anything that you create, you care for. You protect it as though you have created a child. And you have. A child of your belief. This is what began the belief systems that imprisoned humanity. What have you created as a pattern of thought or belief that has brought you to this point? And why are you still choosing to covet this thought form that you have created? These are questions to ask yourself. I wish to speak to you of this in conjunction with this particular year of yours, which is 2016. It is full of major transformation. And this year of major transformation, this pinnacle of the transformative process that began many, many years ago and that will continue many years beyond this year. This pinnacle was created by the collective consciousness of humans as well as alignment of stars, planets, galaxies. It has been created as more intense than it needed to be, because of fear. So much thought is put toward this year. So much thought has been put toward it for hundreds, thousands of years. So much speculation. Each believing something different about it. What it means, what will happen, what won't happen, what might happen. So much thought and all types of thought contribute to its thought form. You create a belief and you carry the thought form within your energy fields. But the collective creates a belief and it hovers throughout the entire network of humans and then it affects the earth itself. I'm not telling you this because I want to blame this pinnacle on you and your ancestors' thoughts. I am simply saying that if you shift your thoughts about it now, you can create a shift in the entire experience here, this entire existence. A dozen people can create a shift. You, an individual, can contribute toward a shift in awareness, and all of you in this room are doing that, because you are light workers. Light carriers. So how is this done? How is this shift created? How do you choose a new perspective, when you have been choosing one all along? A different one that seems familiar, one that you created and you call a belief. How do you choose differently? You have heard this before, but you must be present, in the present moment, where you are aware of what you are thinking. From there you can say stop. I wish to perceive this differently. Someone is murdered in front of you, how can you perceive it as positive? There is a way. Perhaps you simply say to yourself, there is a purpose for that, a divine purpose, and it is beautiful and it is a blessing. It is a blessing that I witnessed this event even though you do not know why. You talk about faith, yet how much of it do you really have? How much of that faith do you feel? Faith is a concept, yes, it is also a feeling, it is also a knowing. The deepest trust in the divinity of everything, not some power outside of yourself. And yet that power is outside of yourself and it is also inside of yourself. Have I confused you? Are there questions? You want the key to understanding? You want the key to enlightenment? It starts in your mind, controlling your own mind. Because you can meditate and you can focus on bringing energy in your crown center, or whatever it is that you do that is outwardly focused. And that is fine. You can do all of those things. You can do all of the chanting and the bells and the toning and the tuning forks and all of your different modalities. And then you leave that place and you start thinking negatively about the person driving in front of you. Where you start worrying about tomorrow. Where you start beating yourself up about something that was not finished or completed, and you cancel it out. This is not enlightenment. Even attending a place of worship. This is wonderful and good. It matters not what type of worship or what type of religious spirituality you engage in, but don't engage in it just once a week. Engage in it more and more throughout your day, every day. Throughout your moments. You don't have to come back to reality. What does this even mean? What is reality? Because you can shift that reality at any moment and make it different. But part of you fears change, part of you fears that difference. You want the familiar. And yet the familiar is holding you back. The familiar is blocking you from that enlightenment you seek. Familiar seems safe, but that is illusion. Safety is a concept. You are always safe. Your soul is always safe and is always in the light, because it is light. So you want to know how? You want to know the key? It is switching off the negative mind anytime you can notice that that is where it is living. That is the key. It is not the technique, it is not the chanting. Although those things are certainly helpful. Because the more you engage in these techniques, the more you can remember the state of being that is most helpful for you to be in, every moment of every day. It's training, it's practice. Eventually, when you get closer to the finish line, you will not need the techniques anymore, you will not need the tools. You will just be it, you will just be. The oneness joins me now, and in a moment we will speak to you of some more things and some more understandings. As we integrate, as we merge, I wish to mention also that humans have a fascination with ancient teachings, and this is partly wise. Because ancient peoples were not bombarded with so many opportunities to be afraid. They did not have as much fear as humans have now. Therefore these ancient teachings can express some purity within them. Modern teachings are certainly multidimensional. They certainly contain more information, more wisdom, and certainly more frequencies than ever before. So both are helpful. Event _7143031 We are etheric oneness, we are the oneness. Grateful to have the opportunity to be in your space again and to imbue you with our frequencies. Helping you to entrain to our frequencies. The frequency that you are, but for now we help you to entrain to us. Raising the frequency means rising above what you call reality, into a more multidimensional reality. We would like to see you existing in third, fourth and fifth dimensional realities at least, throughout most of your days. And as you do, you begin to see more, sense more. You become more connected with your guidance, it becomes more clear. Everything becomes more clear. So we help you to raise your frequencies now, if you are not already feeling this. You may feel it in your crown or around your head. You may feel it elsewhere in your body. Everyone experiences a heightened frequency in different ways. This is because each one of you is so very unique. In your own way. In a way that is unique, so you know you are channeling at a higher frequency. Perhaps you feel something inside your body. Perhaps you feel something around you. Perhaps you feel tingling or dizziness. Just know, no matter what, we are assisting you during this bumpy road to ascension. We will soon speak to you again, but we must fly. We wish you well on your journey to ascension. Anubis, god of death.